Hello, grade 6. Welcome to another day of math time, fun time. In the previous lesson, we learned how to find the least common multiple of two or more numbers. And we used two methods. Those are the least and using the prime factorization. Now let us all get ready for the next lesson. Lesson 1.4, Greatest Common Factor. A common factor is a number that is a factor of two or more numbers. And the greatest common factor, or GCF, is the greatest factor that two or more numbers have in common. There are also different methods that can be used to find the greatest common factor of numbers. And one of those is by using a list. So suppose we're going to find the GCF of 12 and 18. So you are going to find the factors of 12 and 18. Now, the factors are the numbers that you multiply to get that number. So, when we are asked to write the common factor or the factors of numbers, we always start with 1. So, the factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. While the factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. So as you can see, when we write the factors, we start with 1 and we end with a given number. We start with 1 and end with a given number. Now, we'll follow the same thing as what we do with least common multiple. We will circle all the common factors. So, 1 is common, 2 is common, 3 is common, 4 is not common, 6 is common, and no more. And then from the word itself, greatest common factor, so we will get the greatest, or the biggest number that is common to these two numbers, and that is 6. So that means the GCF of 12 and 18 is 6. Another method that we can use is prime factorization. So the prime factorization of 12 is 2 times 2 times 3, while the prime factorization of 18 is 2 times 3 times 3. So we have here a Venn diagram where we will write the prime factors of 12 and 18. So as we can see, 2 is common to both, so we will write it in the middle. And 3 is common also, so we will write it. And then for the prime factors of 12, we have 2, and then another 2, and that is the 3. And then for the prime factors of 18, we have 2, we have 3, and another 3 here. Now, for this greatest common factor, or GCF, we will just get the factors that is common to both, or the factors that are common to both. So, the factors that are common to both of these two numbers are 2 and 3. So, that will be 2 times 3, which is 6. That means that the GCF of 12 and 18 is 6. And that GCF is the same as the GCF when we use the listing method. Now we will use the GCF and the distributive property to express 36 plus 27 as a product. So we will get first the GCF, or greatest common factor, of 36 and 27. And the GCF of these two numbers is 9. Now we will write each number as the product of the GCF and another factor. So for 36, that is 9 times 4, plus 27 will be 9 times 3. Now we will get the common factor, which is 9. And then we will multiply it with the sum of the remaining factors, which are 4 and 3. So 36 plus 27 written as a product is 9 times 4 plus 3, or 9 times 7, because 4 plus 3 is 7. So again, to find the greatest common factor of numbers, we can use different methods. We can use a list by listing down the factors and getting the greatest common. And we can also use prime factorization. For your classwork, answer page 25, numbers 10 to 13. And for your homework, do page 27, numbers 2 to 6.